All right, so quick video. I applied the zones, and of course, if you're new, what are zones? Zones are pretty much strong support resistance levels where the market has hit the same exact level multiple times on mainly higher time frames, 4 hour and above. So I applied the zones, and as you can see, for example, let's just say we were taking the trade um, based off of only color. So I know it's kind of hard to ignore the support and resistance lines, but if we were to take it only off of color, so red, is sell, green is buy. Um, as you can see, we have the first green, but we would really want to wait until there's no wick at the bottom and a nice push up. So how this helps me drawing the zones is when I see our signal, which is this right here, this nice push up, or even this doji down here and a nice push up down here off of this support zone, that gives me a real good inclination that it is going to rise. Now, to what zone is it going to rise? I don't know exactly. That's where we can use our exit point, which is a cross, which is pretty much right here, the cross of the EMA, right? So the master trend direction is changing now. So we have bounce off the zone here, plus a doji. It's a good signal. As you can see, the same thing is happening over here. It started to slow. See now, if I saw this without the zones, if I saw this nice push down or even this nice push down, I would have sold. Okay, so say I would have sold right here. Well, that gives you 1 to 2 days of barely being in any profit. So marking up your zones from the past. I know from the videos it doesn't say to really use anything else except for a 20 EMA and as well as a Heikinashi, but I mean, this really helps out because drawing the zones will help us achieve a perfect entry as well as know when, see, like we see this start to slow down right here, and then you see the turn up. So this is the 4 hour chart. So you see the slow down and speeds up. So we're in a downtrend here. Now master trend direction is changing. See how it's slowing down? So it looks like, let's see, let's just kind of back test it a little bit. Might as well. See how here's the previous zone, hit the zone, slowed down. See, this is what I do. This is what I do not want to get caught up in. Like, say we see this and we buy it. Well, if we bought it, then it'd be against us, right? So having the zone right here, and I've done this before in the past, plenty of times. I used to trade just basic support and resistance channels, everything, But using this new method, the only thing that I find, or what I find useful, is applying the zones. Like Joey, he uses the zones, and that helps him out a lot. Plus, it totally makes sense that in order to use the zones, to give you a better idea of where the market will hit and where it will turn around. So I have green, red. See how it's in between the zone right here. All right. So continue. Still sitting on the EMA. Nice push up past the EMA and past the zone. So typically, this would be a buy right over here. So we'd buy it. Buy. See how it's coming up to the next zone. See, we could close out right there. You can close out right there or set your take profit right here. It did cross the EMA, so we are now in a master trend direction change. But you see the red, see how it respected the zone, see how it respected the zone. Would I sell it now? No, because it's sitting right on this next zone. This could be a retest, and also on the EMA. But it did cross the EMA, but I don't want to make sure that it's not going to fake me out and just continue to fall. So I would just wait. So the red is slowing down. The EMA is, crossing that zone a little bit right there, that support zone. So let's see what happens. We got a doji. Still consolidation. Nice push up. This is the 4-hour chart. So let's see. So I would go ahead and buy it right now, and I would buy it until this next zone. Oh, let's see. Looks like I would be in a hedge trade right now. It's crossing the EMA. It looks like it may break that zone, but then again, still just consolidating, sitting right there. Wow, this is like a week. Lame. But see how it's respecting it? So what I suggest, if you decide to do this, if you decide to draw your zones, let me know, and I will do a video of how I draw them and what I look for and how I see it. Technically, so say if we bought here and I'd be in a hedge sell right here. Say if I bought with a 50 cent lot, and I sold with, I'd have to match it, so 50 plus half, so 75. So I'd put a sell for a 75-cent lot, okay, and I'd be hedged right here. Well, if it goes down, of course, it'll be half of this to where I'll break even. So about right there, I'll break even, and then the rest of that will be profit to the next zone. So let's just continue. Let's say, okay, so I hedged, right? Went up to retest it. It's retesting. So much consolidation. Still testing it. Wow, it respects it really, really nice. So now there's a breakthrough. It's a buy. Let's see. So technically, if I was in a hedge trade, wherever I placed my first buy at over here, I would place another hedge trade, which will cover the sell as well as the buy, or cover the sell mainly. So it'd be 75. So I would match it, and I would add half. So it would be $1. It'd be 75. So $1.50 would match it plus half. So a $2 lot. $2 lots. Still gonna play around. Hit our take profit. Let's just say it hit the take profit up there. Say our take profit was right here. Well, it would have hit that take profit. Now let's just see what it's going to do. See where we're sitting at right now in this next zone. Nice pushes. So this would have been a buy, easy buy right there, or this candle right here would have been the buy. So technically our exit would be once it crosses the EMA and it starts to change its trend direction, which would be pretty much be right there.
Underneath?
No. But yeah, you are getting the picture of why I'm using the zones now. If it doesn't end up perfectly, then it may be just a few pips off. You know, even back test and do just how I'm doing it in order to see how the market moves within those zones. So you'd be in sells right now. So pretty much what we're waiting for, or what I would like, or what I would be waiting for, is a nice push. And I have a green confirmation candle right here, possibly up to this zone and up to that EMA, and then start to fall again. But let's see. Got some news coming out here in the next few hours. But yeah, I just wanted to show that to you guys. That's the only thing I'm adding. I'm adding the zones along with the Heikin Ashi and the 20 EMA. Mainly focused on the 4-hour master trend direction, not so much the daily. I will use the daily as just a glance. So let's see. So as you can see, we are sitting on a zone on the 4-hour chart, and it's slowed down and it's starting to peak back up. So let's go to the daily. So you see how the daily is still red? So what I've noticed is that what we don't want to get caught in is we don't want to sell. For example, after this candle I would have sold. Okay, 1-2 days of profit. Okay, but say if you got in late and say if you sold right here, well, there it goes, you know, against you. So why I'm seeing it this way, and I see the 4-hour. So this movement right here created a doji on the 4-hour. See the doji? So it's indecisive. Now what may happen with this daily candle is it may come up and it may form a doji, just how like one of these right here. See how this pulled down and came back up and it starts to trend back up. So that's what I want to be aware of, like, and make sure of. That's why we're going to start going off the 4-hour chart on the master direction. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys, and let me know if y'all have any questions.